This film on postnatal care is about the care and precautions to be taken for the mother immediately after delivery and until 42 days. This is considered postnatal period. The birth of a baby is one of life's most wondrous moments. Few experiences can compare with this event. As such, it is very essential that proper care and attention is provided to the mother and the newborn. The delivery should be conducted on clean surface. Wash hands thoroughly with soap and water. Childbirth should be conducted with clean hands. Cut the cord with a clean blade. Tie the stump with a clean thread. Keep the stump dry. After the birth of the baby, the placenta starts to separate. As a result, blood gushes out. The womb hardens and the cord becomes loose. Gradually, the placenta comes out with the contractions. Do not pull out the placenta. Now, wrap the baby in a soft, clean cloth and put it on the mother's breast. The mother should push after the placenta separates. Remember not to wait for more than 30 minutes for the placenta to come out. Do not push the abdomen. Do not remove the placenta by hand. Ensure that the placenta is complete and then bury it in the ground, caring for a new mother. Giving birth is both exhausting and emotional. Mothers need care after birth just as the baby does. People are often so busy looking after the baby that the mother's needs may be forgotten. After the birth, the mother may feel very tired and, with the hormones once again changing, very emotional. Physically, she may feel sore, especially if she has had stitches. The health activist will make sure that she is recovering from the birth and help her with any questions she may have regarding her health or the health of her baby. A healthy diet. Soon after the delivery, the mother is given fluid diet for a day such as milk, dalia, that is wheat porridge. Gradually, she should start taking solid diet. During lactation, she is provided healthy food at the nutrition center. The food given here is energy rich that contains rice, egg, dal, green leafy vegetables, root vegetables, milk, curds, and fruits. The mother can have smaller meals and snacks throughout the day rather than one large meal in the evening. She should drink plenty of fluids. Not only does the mother need the energy in the short term to look after her baby, a healthy diet will have long-term health benefits for her and her family. Breastfeeding. In the first 24 hours after birth, women should be given information on the benefits of breastfeeding, the benefits of colostrum, and the timing of the first breastfeed. Initiation of breastfeeding should be encouraged within 30 minutes after the birth. Women should be encouraged to have skin-to-skin contact with their babies as soon as possible. From the first feed, women should be offered skilled breastfeeding support from a healthcare activist, mother to mother, or peer support to enable comfortable positioning of the mother and baby. Unrestricted breastfeeding frequency and duration should be encouraged. Women should be advised that babies generally stop feeding when they are satisfied, which may follow a feed from only one breast. Babies should be offered the second breast if they do not appear to be satisfied following a feed from one breast. Women should be advised that if their baby is not attaching effectively, he or she may be encouraged by the woman teasing the baby's lips with the nipple to get him or her to open their mouth. Indicators of good attachment and positioning. Mouth wide open, less areola visible underneath the chin than above the nipple. Chin touching the breast, lower lip rolled down and nose free, no pain. Indicators of successful feeding in babies. Audible and visible swallowing, sustained rhythmic suck, relaxed arms and hands, moist mouth, regular soaked nappies. A woman's experience with breastfeeding should be discussed at each contact to assess if she is on course to breastfeed effectively and identify any need for additional support. Breastfeeding progress should then be assessed and documented in the postnatal care plan at each contact. If the baby is not taking sufficient milk directly from the breast and supplementary feeds are necessary, expressed breast milk should be given by a cup and spoon. Supplementation with fluids other than breast milk is not recommended. Healthcare. The mother and child undergo health checkups once a month for a period of 3 months. The first checkup is immediately after delivery. The baby is not given bath for 7 days, but it is given sponge bath and wrapped in a clean and dry cloth. If the baby is of low birth weight, kangaroo care is provided to keep it warm and comfortable. The woman should be given an oil massage before taking a bath with warm water. This relaxes her and provides strength. She should bathe daily with warm water and wash the genitals as well as the cloth pad. If she has a tear at the opening of her vagina, she should keep it clean. She can apply a hot damp cloth and honey to the tear to heal more quickly. If the tear causes burning, she can pour water over her genitals while she passes urine. In many places, there is a practice of using herbs and giving smoke in the vaginal area. This reduces the chances of infection in the genitals. To prevent infection, the mother should not have sex or put anything in her vagina until her bleeding stops. She should clean her breast before feeding the baby. If she is breastfeeding her baby and giving no other milk, the breastfeeding can protect her from getting pregnant again too soon. For her good health, she should start using a family planning method before she has sex again, or she could become pregnant too soon. A new mother needs to eat more food than usual. Fish, meat, beans, grains, vegetables and fruits will all help her heal from the birth and have energy to be a good mother. She should drink plenty of fluids. Rest. Looking after a newborn baby is demanding. The mother's body is also recovering from the rigors of pregnancy and childbirth. If she is feeding through the night, she may become exhausted. It is essential that she rests for at least 10 days. Exercise. If the mother is feeling tired, she probably won't feel like exercising, but exercise can be relaxing. It will help her body recover, ensures she keeps fit. Walking is ideal. Timing births. Birth spacing is one of the most powerful ways of improving the health of women and children. Children born too close together do not usually develop as well physically or mentally as children born at least 2 years apart. The risk of death for young children is increased by 50% if the space between births is less than 2 years. One of the greatest threats to the health and growth of a child under the age of 2 is the birth of a new baby. Breastfeeding stops too suddenly and the mother has less time to prepare the special foods a young child needs. Also, she may not be able to give the older child the care during illness. Spacing births at least 2 years apart and avoiding pregnancies before the age of 18 and after the age of 35 can help ensure that each baby is born healthy and strong. Support. Support and reassurance from the family members are essential, particularly in the early days and weeks. Often, between 3 and 5 days after the birth, she may feel low and emotional. This is caused by sudden changes in her hormone levels. It should only last for a few days. She should try to rest as much as she can, eat healthy food, and accept offers of help. It can be beneficial to talk to other new mothers. Danger signs: the woman should be rushed to the hospital if bleeding starts more than a day after the birth. It is usually caused by pieces of placenta that have been left in the womb. Danger signs of too much bleeding: soaks more than 2 pads or thick rags an hour in the first day after birth. Soaks more than 1 pad or thick rag an hour after the first day. Has a continuous small flow of blood. What to do? Rub the top of her womb until it gets very hard and the bleeding stops. Have the baby suck on her breast or roll her nipples. If the bleeding will not stop, get medical help. Continue to rub her womb as you take her to the hospital. Womb infection. Infection of the womb is very dangerous. It must be treated or the woman can become infertile or die. Danger signs of womb infection: fever and chills, pain and tenderness in the belly, bad smelling fluid from the vagina. Government of Andhra Pradesh has designed special schemes for the poor to enjoy a healthy family life and happy motherhood. The Janani Suraksha scheme offers Rs 1,000 per woman towards the cost of balanced diet for a new mother if she has had her delivery done in the hospital. Family counseling regarding food and nutrition as well as safe delivery are a regular feature of the National Rural Health Mission.